Joseph, favored son of Israel.
The road to Emmaus. On the third day after Jesus' crucifixion, 2 of his disciples were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the 3rd day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph!
Greetings, Bible nerds! It is I, Artsy, currently known as Musical Bible Nerd. So, it's been about a few days, at least 3 days since my last stream. And a lot has gone on since then, so a lot of life has been lived. Yes, I have asked Flat Cap Dapper Pastor to put me on the list for Pass the Cap, and we have been going through it. My wife has started her new job, but she's not going to get paid for until that pay period is over, so that's good news. But good news that she has started the new job. But we still haven't gotten paid for that yet. So a little bit more good news. Let's see. Air Nation gave me a shout out 3 days ago, and I didn't expect anything from it until yesterday when I looked at my page here, and I got 10 followers from one shout out. So thank you very much for Gnome Tough. Also, Mr. _ Najem 98. Also, Skykin. Pardon me for my pronunciation. Skykin 90. Irwing 17. Lieutenant Mao. 2XNASZ. I think that might be twice as nice. That's my guess. I think that might be how it's supposed to be said. But Harvey 187, and also G Blitz, JEEBLITS. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Artsy Bible Nerd family. So also, as you may have noticed, I am streaming late at night because it works out better for my family because my wife is working overnight, actually in the wee hours of the morning. She shows up there at 1:00 a.m. and returns in the morning as well. So the best time for me to stream is while my son is asleep. So that is going to be, looks like that's going to be the way things are going to work. I'm guessing from now on. So, that was a lot of news. That was lots of Artsy Bible news going on today. speaking of a lot of news, what is going up? What is going on at DC? Well, let's go to the DC comic news. They are working on a lot of stuff. So now we understand why they fired Henry Cavill, why they fired, not fired, but just not going to be needing their services. Won't be needing Henry Cavill, won't be needing Gal Gadot. So they're working on this series called Gods and Monsters. So the superheroes being the gods and the bad guys being the monsters. And the first thing that they're going to work on is the human monsters, which are the Nazis, the human... I forgot. So the Universal monsters, the monsters from the Universal movies, if you can see the werewolf there in the background, and the Frankenstein, and also Dracula, they are going to be going up against the Nazis, apparently back in the 40s during World War II. I must admit I'm not that much of a DC fan, so I'm just going by what I've heard explained at Screen Crush. That's where I get all my comics news, is at Screen Crush, because he knows what's going on. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, is... this version of Supergirl is a version of the character who... she lived on Krypton while it was blowing up. She saw a lot of stuff, and then she was sent to Earth, and she's got psychological trauma after going through all that, PTSD, I'm sure. So, and also the Authority, these people